Hi! It's another week. It's another vlog. My words are just not coming out. It's another vlog. Wow. Okay. So, things need to get on track because I have been so fucking lazy this last week. As for reading, I read a manga today. Kind of disappointed in it. I have also made about 10% of the way through Crown of Feathers, which I'm not loving it, but it is only 10% of the way through, and considering it's not my type of genre, I'm kind of giving it benefit of the doubt. But I have just spent about an hour playing The Sims and listening to Radio Silence, the audiobook, and I am really enjoying it so far. So hopefully this week's reading was a bit better than last week's. I'm saying that as if last week was a crap reading week. It was an average reading week, but I read 6 books in the first week of February, so last week just felt like I had plummeted. So I think I did kind of plateau and I'm trying to build it back up. Like, let's get on it. Team Neverland, we're currently, I think we're beating Ketterdam for the averages, but like not by much. So I want to read as many fucking pages as I can to kind of bump our average up, especially because I don't know, I think originally the plan was to take the average number of pages read and add that for like, so if every, say the biggest team had 100 people but Neverland had 50, they were going to give, and our average was 50 pages, you were going to add another 50 pages so we had the same number of people. But I don't know if they're planning to do that. I think it's just going to be like the average number of pages of the average of the average. I don't know how they're doing it, but either way I need to step up. So I do have sitting next to me Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. As I said, I'm not loving Crown of Feathers at the moment because it's not really my thing, so I'm thinking I will have this to kind of break up the reading, because I do have a couple. This is about the shortest book I still have on the TBR, but I also have like Cheese Sweet Home, which is like a graphic novel, so just kind of shorter, more my kind of thing to break it up from the fantasy. But saying that, I'm going to take my Kindle with me on my walk. I probably will not walk and read at the same time, but if I'm like sitting waiting on my mum to finish, I can pull that out and get like 5-10 minutes done. Top tip for you all: you don't get a lot of reading done by having a lot of spare time, you get a lot of reading done by reading little bits as often as you can. I really don't follow that advice much. So yeah, I've blabbered enough. I need to put some shoes on, find some house keys, leave this little muffin. Yes, I'm talking about you. Say hello. Okay, no, we're going bird watching. Oh, okay. You scared him off. So yes, gonna go walk, and maybe I'll see you later today, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Who knows, who knows? Start of the week and I have literally nothing planned. Not that I know of. Ow, my hair is stuck. Oh my goodness. I'm aware that you can like hardly see me, right? But like, it's how it is. I went out with my gran today. You know, nice short little day trip. We went, where did we go? We went to look for a car wash and shit, and I was buying food for Rebecca. Went and dropped that off. She actually came outside. She kind of looked a bit more awake, but she was, can I please go into reverse? I can't go into reverse, there we go. She's been struggling to like catch her breath and shit, and I get a phone call from her and I'm like, oh, maybe she's bored, just wants to chat, and the first thing she says is, do you still have your gran's car? Because my gran took a headache and asked me just to drop her off at home, so I have the car. She was waiting on the doctor phoning her back just to fucking go back to the hospital, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Now, I wasn't vlogging at the time, but I think I mentioned a couple of videos how the last time Rebecca gave me a call I ended up taking her to the hospital and we were there till 5 AM. It is only 3 o'clock, so I'm hoping, oh no, it's fucking 3 o'clock. Right, so we should get to the hospital, but the hospital's visiting hours are 2 till 8, which which means it's gonna be a fucking nightmare to get parked. We're also, oh my god, we're gonna end up parked 1,000 miles away. I'm gonna have to try and get Rebecca to walk after just losing an organ. So I brought my Kindle and I bought 2 books today. I bought Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen McManus and another thriller. I was gonna get On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, but I decided to go for a different, like another thriller, and it turns out that I actually have that thriller on NetGalley, so I'm like, fuck, I could have got Angie Thomas, but it's fine. So it's gonna be one of those days. I was getting ready to read, actually, I was considering playing The Sims. Where are you going? Into your driveway. I was considering playing The Sims and listening to radio silence, but you know, that's not happening. But I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, I literally don't do anything with my life, so you know, and I want to make sure like Rebecca's alright. Fingers crossed. This is not how I thought oh my god, I'm gonna have to try and drive really carefully. Because like, she just had an organ removed. For goodness sake. What is my life? And also, see if like I got pulled over, would the police arrest me for having my phone there? Because like I'm not actually looking at it. Do you know what I mean? It is kind of covering my speedometer, so like maybe I should turn you guys off. But I've got a fucking tractor. No, he's not. He's just trying to turn the car. Turn, go, 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 go. So yeah, I nearly died in a car crash earlier. 2 actually. Somebody came out at a roundabout and the person in front of me nearly went into them. But along this road earlier, someone was reversing out of the space. But there was somebody, like I was going down the way, another car was coming up the way. This car's trying to reverse and it almost reversed into the guy coming into me. So he swerved and like started coming towards me, and I was just like, I'm just gonna die today. So yeah, fun. This is what I get for saying this vlog wasn't going to be exciting. I really like having my camera here. This is quite fun. Like, I just like talking. Clearly, I just enjoy talking, and this is the perfect excuse to talk. So yeah, when Rebecca, when you're watching this in the future, you are welcome. I already traipsed around 3 fucking supermarkets for her. I went to Tesco. I literally, on Friday after babysitting the dogs, I made my mum come. Like, I made her come and sit with me for an hour after being at the hospital, so she sat and waited while my auntie and that arrived home. And then I was like, Mum, will you take me to Tesco so I can get Rebecca the juice she wants? Tesco didn't have it, so today I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll go to Asda. Asda didn't have the juice, so I was like, hey, Gran, I'm just going to take your car to Sainsbury's now. But I took her under the premise that she wanted the car washed, but the car wash at Asda was shut, so I was like, hey, we can go to the one at Sainsbury's. I'm probably going to copyright for that music. And yeah, they didn't have a car wash there or at the other Asda, so we ended up at Tesco. But yeah, I've been in 3 supermarkets for juice for her. I went and dropped it off. She's some lassie. Honestly, I must love her. I must love her. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But apparently I do. So, Rebecca, you can't even see me. You're welcome. Here's hoping. You need to move over, pal. I know you want to turn, but I'm on a mission. Why are you fucking tooting? I have right of way, not you, bitch. Honestly, the amount of people in this area who are like annoyed at you when you're the one driving legally is ridiculous. I had a guy, I was in a car park and I was coming along the road. He cut through like a parking space, like he was in the bays and he wanted to join the road and leave, and he tooted at me and was like giving me profanity and shit and shouting out the window because I didn't let him out, and he's like, I was on the way out, I was coming, and I was like, mate, you're in a parking space, I have right of way, fuck off. Oh, you gotta love people. You gotta love people. I just find it funny. Like, legit just find it funny. I'm like, be angry. Like, people get so angry, and I do get annoyed when people like fuck up, but like, you know, if I do something wrong, I'm like, shit, I should have done that, but like, I know that I'm a decent driver. She says while having her phone covering the speedometer and everything else, like, I could have warning lights telling me my car's gonna go on fire, and all I can see is my own face. But yeah, I am gonna go because I need to text Rebecca and tell her I'm here. And yeah. Can you move your car, please? Someone is genuinely trying to get all their shopping out of the boot and has just parked, basically left the car abandoned. Hello, I need to get down the street. She's running now, it's fine. Oh, well, she's not running that far. She's like, 2 minutes. No, hon, I gotta fucking go. Like, legit. I can't turn my phone off because she'll be like, why the fuck you got your phone there? Right, son, you drive your car away. Go drive your car. She's done. Can you please just drive your car? Oh, I see, she's dropping stuff off. I just realised she's gonna think I'm talking to myself. Is she getting in the back? Oh no, is she at the front? I don't fucking know what's happening. Oh, she's got a puppy. Okay, all's forgiven because she has a tiny little puppy. That is so precious. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. You're gonna park where I want to park, aren't you? Lovely. I'll just go over here. Right, mon amis. Goodbye. It has been a day. Oh, so quick lowdown because I have this sort of mini munchie box from the Chinese, salt chili obviously, to scran, even though I don't really have an appetite, but I need to eat. So my gran and I went out because she wanted to go to the car wash, and I was like, I'll get some juice for Rebecca. I don't know if I told you this in the previous clip. Couldn't get the juice, car wash shut. Went to a different store, got the juice, no car wash. Went to another store, no car wash. Had to go to basically back home to a different car wash. I'm in the queue, literally about to go through the car wash, and it's like, scan your ticket, and I'm like, sorry, what? Because it wasn't manned, so I had to like abandon the car. Luckily no one was behind me, run to the kiosk at the petrol station and get a token thing. Like, I don't even know. That was like stressful. The car doesn't even look that clean. I then dropped Rebecca's stuff off at her, and she's like waiting on the doctor to phone her back, and I told you this part. Had to go up to the hospital. We walk into A&E, they literally print something out and they're like, you're gonna go through these staff only doors and to the surgical admissions unit. So we get there and there's like no reception, so we're like, where the fuck do we go? And this guy finally comes over and he's like, oh, around there is a waiting room and we're quite busy, so we'll get to you at some point. And like 10-20 minutes later her mum showed up, and it's quite a small waiting area, so her mum was like, do you want to just go so that it's like not going to cost as much? And I was like, yeah. As much as I'm like really nosy and love like, oh, I have a text about you, speak of the devil. I've lost it. It is, oh for fuck's sake. About an hour later mum messaged me and said they took bloods, and that was that. I finally get home and mum's like, my work top that's brand new and been washed once looks really crap after being washed, like it was all pulled. Chum me to the shop to like change it, so I was like, fine. That was fine, except there was like an issue with like, we returned it but then she was picking up another one, but then the other one was like, you must remove this item from the customer's thing because they returned it, and I'm like, what? That was sorted. We go to the shop and get milk and shit. Good, I'll tell you the good thing that happened. Oh, for goodness sake. So that's fine, we go to the Chinese, we get the Chinese, we get home and the milk was open. So, and then Rebecca just texts me, she's getting kept in. Basically, she was having issues with like high liver function. It's still deranged. Now we think she's got stones in her bile duct, so it's probably going to be another operation for her. And I'm just like, really bitch? I'm not even surprised. So I am gonna go and just laugh at her, because if I don't laugh I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna go eat my food. She has my portable charger, so hopefully I don't need to go anywhere that requires it. but my phone does need charged, but luckily I'm at home, so no reading really has been done today, bar maybe like 5 pages. But I told you guys earlier I bought Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus, and I bought this Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea picture, which I do have a NetGalley arc of, so that sucks. Anyway, hopefully things chill. Rebecca, you're some girl. Further update, I just had a thought, right? If she does have stones in her bile duct, surely that's been the problem like this whole time. So why do I get the feeling? Because it's Rebecca, and I would not be fucking surprised if this is legit what happened. Have they just removed one of her fucking organs for no reason? Like, could you, because like the bile duct's like connected to the gallbladder, so imagine that. Imagine they removed her gallbladder and they didn't have to. I'm shook. Oh my god. Again, I realised I didn't tell you the good thing that I told you I was going to tell you about. I'm wearing my Slytherin jumper today, and I was in the shop just like basically buying more shite than food, and this little girl was in front of me. She must have been maybe 7 or 8, and she turned around and she looked at me and gasped, and I was like, right? And she just goes, "You're a Slytherin!" And I was like, yeah, I'm a Gryffindor. And I was like, oh. And I'm always like, how the fuck do I react? Like, and basically she started asking me like, you know, what spells I knew. I don't know if I should be a little upset that she already knew I was above the wizarding age and could do magic outside of school. So I was like, oh, I left my wand at home, and she was really upset because she wanted me to do magic. And I was like, so what year of Hogwarts are you in? And she was like, oh, I'm not there yet. And as she left the shop, she goes to her dad or like her brother or someone. She's like, I'm gonna know someone at Hogwarts. And I just wanted to cry. It was so fucking precious. Like, magic is real. Magic exists within the imagination of children. Like, she, whether she like truly believes it or not, or she's just like, yeah, Harry Potter, you know, like me, it's just, it's so nice. It's so nice. And then that interaction then made the woman, literally 62-year-old woman serving at the counter, tell me about how much she loved Harry Potter Universal. Like, her son literally took her at 62 years old to Florida for Harry Potter, and like she wants to go again and all this stuff. And I'm just like, Harry Potter brings so many people together, and I fucking love it. I was expecting to be Avada Kedavra at one point. She told me she was a Gryffindor, but look, Slytherins and Gryffindors can get along, and now I really need to eat my dinner.
Good job back in reverse. Aye. Oh, fucking arse, that's not parking space. Oh.
Hi. This angle seems to be the theme of this vlog. I'm kind of entitled like the illegal vlogging, I don't know. I feel so ill. So basically, John has went uptown on the train, so I had to, oh my god, a train's just got in, so there's like 10,000 people nearby. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. I'm gonna go the long way for a shortcut, because why not? There are so many people, and this guy's about to get fucking knocked over. Okay, she's taking forever. Ugh. Yeah, so John went uptown, left his car, left Mum's car here. He just went flying. Rude. And basically I've had to wave, that's my mum. Mum and I went to Asda. I've got pizza made for dinner, and she drove up to the train station, and she's in her car, and I've got Grand's car. But I've had like 2 migraines today. I woke up with a headache, ended up having a nap. I just feel so ill. I feel so sick. My eyes just want, I need to go to the optician because I feel like I haven't been seeing properly, but I don't want to have to spend more money on new glasses when I literally got these in October. But it ain't good. So I want to, at the very least, just have them check my eyes are healthy and I'm not like dying. Yeah, this migraine has like floored me. I didn't want to leave the house, but I was like, you know what, I need cereal, let's go to Asda, get your car, whatever. So yeah, I'm vlogging while driving because if I was just driving I would probably zone out, so at least I'm like focusing on talking. And it felt better to talk to you guys than to talk to myself. As for Rebecca update, she is constantly providing quality content for my vlog even when she's not here. She is still in hospital. I don't know if I updated you guys. They thought that she had stones in her bile duct, but they did an MRI and CT scan which was inconclusive, and they done an ultrasound, but they were basically like, it's not that. So they've kept her in to monitor her, but if she doesn't improve, they're just gonna have to open her up to find out the problem. And I'm just like, for fuck's sake. So fingers crossed it's just like a minor thing, because we have an alpaca trek to go on and we only have a year to use that voucher. No, she'll be fine, I hope. But I'm out in sympathy with her today with this migraine. I'm just like, she's dying, I am dying. I don't even want this pizza. I got this pizza at Asda, right? UK people, Asda do the best fucking pizzas. Don't pay 20 quid for a large Domino's pizza when you can go to Asda and give them less than a fiver and have it cooked for you as well, and have, oh, it's so good. They're amazing. So yeah, once I get through this roundabout, which I'm just going to sit here for hours, I think. There's another one and another one and another one. See if you're not indicating. He's indicating. Let's go. Mum and I are going to watch the final of Got Talent, the Champions. I know who won because I opened up my Instagram and the picture was there with them with the trophy, and I was like, well, now I know, but I did think it would be them, so, and I'm quite happy. I don't know how it's going to work though, because the final was like technically last week, and they performed and they didn't announce the winner, so I don't know if they perform again. I have no idea, but slowly dying. I have listened to a lot of radio silence today because I tried to play The Sims and then I like took another migraine, so that's when I like had a nap. But my 2 like naps that I had, I put the audiobook on, so I've made it through that because I haven't really been able to physically read because my eyes are just having none of it. I was going to film today, like literally my channel is just going to be like vlog for all of February, I think, at this point, because I just don't have the energy to sit down, like to put the tripod up and to actually think about what I'm going to talk about. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got plenty of tags and stuff I could do. I'm just ill, like I'm not well, and that's fine. And you know, I kind of burnt myself out on week 1 of the booktube games, I think, because I read 6 books, and like I haven't burnt out as such because like I am still reading like a decent amount. I think it's just that I'm reading maybe about normal, so I feel like I'm not reading as much, but I'm just kind of taking it easy. Like this is my month for reading. Writing update, I don't know if I told you this, but yesterday I was sitting and I was like, hey, I feel like writing, and I was like, but I wasn't feeling great, so I was like, I'll just like think my outline in my head, and my finished manuscript, my book that I wrote last Nano, so not Nano 2018 but 2017, kind of popped into my head, and I thought up ways, like after a year of saying like I'm not going to write this book anymore, it came into my head how to like fix the issues because it was like over dramatic and I just had too much going on. Now I'm like, hey, I could like fix this up and this up. So it looks like I'm going back to Tillyl, which is a really stupid acronym. Like it's TLYL, but I just can't help but say Tillyl when I see it. So that's what it's called apparently. So it looks like I'm going back to that, but not in February. I'm going to think on it, and then March it's going to be like a really chill reading month, and it's going to be about getting back into writing. But for tonight, it is eat some pizza, drink even more water than I already have, watch Got Talent, the Champions, I was going to have a bath, but I think I'm just going to go back to bed. So yeah, Mom's probably going to be like, why the fuck? Oh, hello, don't you reverse. Yeah, Mom's probably going to be like, why the fuck are you like got your phone there? Like, what are you doing? But it's fine. She can think I'm a weirdo. She already knows I am. It's cool. She doesn't even watch my videos, like. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm reversing. Wow, that is the most awful reversing I've ever done in my life. In middle of 2 spaces. Ugh. It's so dark and I'm just like tired. I also need to pee because I've been drinking so much water. Anyway, goodbye.
Oh, I'm gonna go bin bags.
Hello. I'm having some tea. My mum and John are away out for like a night away, I don't even know. So my mum made me a cup of tea and put it in her like flask thing. It always amazes me that it's still hot. So yesterday I think I told you that I'd had like 2 migraines, and then at 11:30 I took another migraine, and then I got woken up this morning and I could hear Mum and John like wandering about, and I was like, what are they doing? I was like, maybe they're leaving really early, I don't know. Looked at my phone and it was 5 AM and I'm like, why the fuck are they awake at 5 AM? Turns out John had went to a concert last night. I think I told you that. He went through to Glasgow on the train and we went and picked up the car at the train station. Wow, I just missed my mouth entirely. I'm not even surprised. John obviously was getting a train home about midnight, but the buses to our, like, so he was getting the train to Edinburgh and then the bus from Edinburgh to home, it was the night bus service and he'd like just missed one, so it was going to be like an hour. And my mum had obviously woken up and she was like, you know what, I'll be nice, it's only going to take me like 15 minutes at this time of night to drive up to Edinburgh. I'll pick him up because he's meant to be working at 7 AM, so you know, get him home and to bed as soon as possible. Oh my god, I just poured it over me again. Oh my god. Whilst I was checking my phone at 5 AM, I saw Mum had sent me some pictures. Long story short, John fainted at the train. Like, he got off the train not feeling well, fainted. They got an ambulance car out to him and the ambulance car was like, we're taking him in, like, you said to Mum, you drive behind us. So they were there from like 1:30 until about 5 or whenever they got home. And he still got up and worked at like, I don't think he worked at 7, but he did get up and do some work because he works from home and they're away on holiday now, and I'm just like, great. So yeah, he's fine. His blood pressure just went really low, but like he has high blood pressure, so yeah, we've got Rebecca, and well, Rebecca's just got home again, and we have John going into A&E. I've had like 6 migraines in 24 hours. I mean, let's be real, it's one like a big cluster migraine that I'm not a fan. I constantly feel like I have the visual aura, and it's at the point where like I think I'm just suffering so much from the sort of cluster migraine that any little bit of light is really like, my eyes are just so sensitive and it's annoying. It's really doing my head in. I'm not a fan, which is why my mum left me a cup of tea in a flask, because she knew I'd want one, but I don't really want to go downstairs when I feel like absolute shit. What time is it? 6 o'clock? 7:30. I had a nap, then I woke up and I had the rest of my pizza from last night, and I think I might have forced it down a bit because now I feel really full. To be fair, it's because I haven't moved in like 2 days. My body's just like, too much food, not enough movement. The first official DNF of 2019 has occurred. So technically I have DNF'd The Child Thief by Brom because I was listening to the audiobook, but I wasn't really getting into it. But I haven't been like, nah, this is dreadful, I'm never picking it up again. And I also DNF'd a Nancy Drew comic, but that, if I recall, was due to the formatting of NetGalley art being fucked up. My first official DNF is Crown of Feathers by Nikki Palpretto. I'm sure that was the Owl Crate book for January or something, so that you know it's a book that people are like hyped about. But I think when I saw it was going to be an Owl Crate book, I think that's when I should have realised it's not probably for me. I stopped getting Owl Crate because they started sending out books that I thought were pretty shit, so it seems it's still going that way. And I'm so frustrated. The book, I got 37% of the way through and it is just info dump central, and the characters just like, there's like, I don't know how many perspectives there are, but I read 3 different perspectives and it just felt like the same person, kind of. Like there wasn't really anything defining them that made them different, and I just stopped caring. I read some of the 1 and 2 star reads Goodreads review and they were all pretty much saying the same as me. So yeah. Can we appreciate that I woke up this morning to a group chat titled Iron Brew that Kevin started and added Zach into, just to tell Zach that my favourite drink is Iron Brew, and then basically started telling him about all my favourite things like Les Mis and Dimily. Friendship goals, people. Hello, my friends. I am currently, oh my gosh, you're not coping, I'm not coping. Let's put you up against the Cheshire Cat. Will that work? I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I am dropping jelly everywhere. I am 5 minutes in to Spencer's 15-minute reaction to his picture of newbie tag, and I am in stitches. He's like so funny, and I just thought I would react to Spencer reacting because I'm giggling like a sailor, like, you know, old men who can't laugh, they just kind of go like that. That's me on this. Just to point out, I am laughing with Spencer at this. The stuff he says about wanting friends and stuff, it's just funny when you know him and like how popular he is now. So let's just go with it. I'm eating jelly, don't mind me.
Oh my god. I literally don't know how anyone watched this video and was like, this person needs assistance. Like, I love reading because I think reading has all of the answers. I'm a philosopher. Okay. I think reading is sort of like a gateway. Reading is a gateway drug. Tell your friends, watch your children. It's kind of like, you know, if you're doing one of those word search puzzles and you're trying so hard to find a specific word and you just can't, and you've been like at it for hours, and then you just have a friend or somebody come over and just kind of casually looking at it and they're like, oh, it's right there. And you're like, how could I possibly have made that metaphor? I don't even do word search puzzles. Like, what are you? Like, you don't do Sudoku, bitch. You don't act fancy. About other channels, I'm definitely looking at follow. We gotta do it ourselves, okay? Sisters are doing it for themselves. And I feel like that question still stands to this day. Like, who do you guys think I should be watching? Who's somebody you'd love to, like, see a collab with? Or love to see in a shout out? Or, I don't know. Who's some booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? For me, I think it's going to be getting into the community. In here. Just keep talking. Just keep being here. Being cool. The universe shines down above with its guidance and its wisdom. I learned how to read before I got to kindergarten. Okay, weird flex, but okay. Right now, I'm on a huge contemporary LGBT kick, though.
Same.
Me too. Oh my gosh. I love like parallels like that.
It moves us all. Oh, we both were shot in.
I should have left this moment. It's like my magnum opus. Magnum opus? Who is she? We love thesaurus.com. Okay, word. I don't know what that even means. No. It sounds fancy enough, though. It sounds fancy. I'm like, yes, I'm I remember I came on here, I'm like, I'm sophisticated now. This is a messy channel with a messy host, because I'm a messy queen. Me every single week. Oh my god!
Please remember, whatever you do, always practice good common sense.
Our semantics. Wow.
Oh, it's my word! Okay, I'm gonna finish that there, because, yeah. What was this clip? I don't know. I am so tired. It's 11 p.m. I had a massage today, it was great. And then at 4 o'clock I needed to pee. Which, bear with me. I went to go and pee, as you do, but John, my stepdad, was in the toilet and I was like, he's gonna be in there for fucking ever. So I wasn't sure if mom finished work at 5 and I knew we had to go and get some shopping for my gran, so I was like, hey, I'll just drive to my mom's work and like go for a pee there and then like meet her, like figure out what we're doing for gran. So she actually finished at 6, so I was like, right, it's 4 o'clock, I'll go and get Gran's shopping list and like bring it to you, and like then I can walk down and meet you at 6 or whatever, and we can go to Lidl for her. Cue me getting to my Gran, who hasn't been feeling very well, but like has been fine. Although she did say she should have phoned the doctor, but she was too scared to. But you know, she said it was alright, she just needed to be like, I don't know. She said she was fine. And after the 2 years that she has had with hospital trips, I was like, I trust her to tell the damn truth. No. I go upstairs, she's having a shower, like sitting, like washing her hair, and I'm talking to her through the bathroom door, like, where's your shopping list? And I'm like, why can't I hear you properly? Like, put your teeth in. And she's like, my teeth are in. And I'm like, okay. I can't even do the noise that she was making trying to breathe. She did not sound good. She basically sounded like somebody whose lungs were not inflating, and I was like, you are not surviving very well right now. So I had to call 999. She started actually, the reason I ended up calling 999 was she started telling me that my wee granny was in the house yesterday shouting at her for like not going to the doctor. My wee granny being my Gran's Gran, who I'm pretty sure died before I was even thought about. So that was concerning. And then she was talking about like stories on the ceiling, and I was like, hun, I don't think you're alright. So I went to phone like the non-emergency line, and if you're in the UK and you've ever phoned NHS 24, you know what it's like. They're like, if it's for a child, press 1. For yourself, press 2. If it deals with flu symptoms, press 3. And I was like, you know something, I don't have time to listen to all these fucking options to then speak to someone who's like, nah, I don't know. So I was like, fuck it. I just hung up and phoned 999, and I was like, I think I need an ambulance. I don't know. And I spoke to the dispatcher, and he basically said, I'm sending an ambulance as emergency. Keep an eye on her like really close. If she even remotely changes colour, consciousness, this is a recovery position and shit. And I was like, oh, okay. Ambulance was there within 4 minutes. They looked her over, said her oxygen levels were quite low. I'm still sitting there like, they're gonna shout at me for phoning an ambulance, like, and probably tell me that she just needs a doctor or like whatever. But you know, my theory is always, you know, the dispatcher's gonna tell you to fuck off if it doesn't seem at all likely. Long story short, we ended up in the back of an ambulance with sirens blaring and the blue lights. So yeah, she's in the hospital. She's on like a ward. She's had a nebulizer. She's breathing a lot better. Her first question was, will I be out tomorrow? And in the hospital she's like, I'm coming out tomorrow, like I'll be home tomorrow. So she's in good enough spirits. She's just basically got this infection going on, and she should have been at the doctor and on antibiotics. The paramedic said he would have hit her when he found out she'd been like suffering for like 3 days or whatever. So after these cluster fucking migraines I've had, I'm just like, did not need this. Did not need this. So I'm gonna play some Sims. I've barely done any reading today. I don't even know if I have read. I think I read a little bit. I guess this last week of the BookTube games is not gonna go as great as I hoped it would, but hey, I've read a lot of books this month. I'm happy. The rest of Team Neverland can pick up the fucking slack for me. I am just, somehow having a sore arm means that I've started really, like lifting it higher. I don't know, it doesn't hurt as much to like have your arm a way up. But yeah, that is the tea. Gran is currently in hospital. I have seen that hospital far too many times in the last like 2 months. And the thing is, it's not even been for me. Like, I've literally, well, I mean, I've had cluster headaches, I'm not fine, but you know what I mean? Like, literally, there were nurses walking past me kind of looking like, I have seen you a lot. And I'm like, yeah, you've seen me sitting here with numerous different people while they are ill. Apparently I am the go-to person to take to A&E. I should, honestly, I could probably do a nursing degree. Like, the amount of shit that I've watched lately, like, ugh. But yeah, just thought I'd update you guys. I know it's a bit of a somber note to end on, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm in a pretty good mood. Like, it was scary seeing her, I was like, what do I do? Do I like message my mum? My mum had to leave her work early because I was like, do I phone my mum and ask her to come and see if Gran's alright? Do I wait until mum finishes work, which was like an hour away? And I was just like, no. You know, it was kind of scary, and I know my Gran's scared, but I think what got me was just the fact that, like, I knew she wasn't well because my mum had spoken to her on the phone and stuff, but like I hadn't, and I just assumed because I texted her and said, like, do you need the car or this, and she was like, nah, I'm still not feeling great. I was like, you know, she's fine, like she's had 2 major like hospital stints in the last 2 years, she's gonna tell me. No, of course not. The woman, as big and brass and bold as she is, and as much as, like, if you get the slightest hint of an illness, she's the one that's like, you need to go to the doctor, you need to go. She's scared, but she's there now, all is well. Well, you know, she, as I say, she's breathing better. She might end up home with oxygen, we don't know, but I'm going to bed now. Well, I'm going to Sims and in bed.